Stupid thing, I think they're... Oh, there's me. Okay, so let's get this thing going, okay? Or... So, can you turn off the notifications? Yes, I can. Alright. Because, like, they're getting in my way. Yes. That would help a lot. So, there's utensils. Now, I'm not going to guarantee any promises of success or failure. Okay. Not really sure if we're gonna do, how we're going to do this. Part of the problem is we have a battery problem on this phone before charged.
Yeah, it's not,
So
we're going to do our best. I don't know how this is going to come out, people.
this is going to be for the wet ingredients. It doesn't matter which one. Which one. You can use this one for the dry. This is a smaller one.
Yeah, we don't know how this is going to come out, but anyways.
Yeah, we're going to try to get this done.
This is from scratch, not a box now, you got to remind.
Hey guys,
Right.
we're a new type of doctor's office. That's
So
This is a new, this is
if we
from
have
scratch.
all the ingredients already set out on the table. This is milk, eggs. This is the...
Saccharin.
That's the saccharin.
No, it's not.
Okay, oh, it's baking powder.
Yeah, baking powder. That's the saccharin.
That's the saccharin.
In the flour.
And the vanilla extract.
And the
flour, of
flour.
course, is the biggest quantity. And the eggs. And the... Right now we don't need this cup right this minute, so it's over there. Now, I didn't have a mixer, unfortunately.
Well, we can't find her mixer. She don't know where it went to.
What you got. I do have a mixer, but I don't know where the hell it is. I've got a drill. I've used this before. It's not exactly the most stellar mixer in the world.
But it does the
But it
job.
will mix the job. We'll do the job, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do, and I did check the ingredients ahead of this recipe. Okay, we're going to add...
Wait. We got to look at this recipe to see what we do first.
Right, I'm going to pull it up on my phone.
Well,
We got to mix the dry ingredients. That would be... And the, so let me get over to...
are we doing the cupcakes first? Yeah.
We're going to be
We
doing
need,
the
we
cupcakes.
need the all-purpose flour.
Yeah, we have that. That's this one. This is... So what we're going to do, we're going to put all the dry ingredients together first. And,
Well, let's do that.
So let me go to my bookmarks.
There's nobody on.
Yeah, there's people on here.
No, there's only one person, and I think it's me.
Okay. So, basic, okay, so I found, what happened was, is I found the sugar, cupcake recipe, but not through this, but through a featured video or link, so I'm gonna go back to that, see if I can find the cupcakes. I do have it on the computer in the other room. There it is. Whoa. Alright. So, here's what it says here. What I gotta do is, okay, we have all those ingredients together. 2 large eggs frosting. We don't know that for a second. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. The oven's already preheating. 1. Make the cupcake. Preheat the oven. Did that. Beat the butter in a large bowl.
You have the butter. Get the butter out, Michelle. Get the butter.
Okay.
And it says you got to beat it in a large bowl.
Alright. This certainly will.
Beat the butter in a large bowl on high.
Or missing high, which is about 3,600 RPM, would probably be more like a medium speed.
4 minutes. For 1 minute.
Okay.
Then you add the sugar.
Okay.
After you beat the butter, you add the sugar.
Okay, so we're gonna start.
You want to beat the butter
This
until it's
is not
smooth.
stellar,
Till it's smooth.
because the actual mixer. Okay, when I would usually use a metal mixer bowl for this because you can see it's got not really working exactly stellar. But the butter is getting soft enough that you can actually do that with. Okay. Alright, now let's see, no, so you're gonna mix in the sugar, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be the saccharin, so put that in there. Okay.
Then it says, do that for about 4 minutes.
Okay, which ingredients now?
Then you
If
beat
we
it.
have to change the recipe a little bit. So,
Then you beat in the eggs.
okay,
One at a time, though. Only 1 egg at a time.
Okay. I'm gonna put this in here so I don't get mixed all over the place. Okay,
Oops. 1 egg at a time.
right.
Now you beat that.
Yep.
Then
Yeah,
the
stay down the sides of the bowl, so
then the other egg.
I will. Okay. Because I gotta get the mixing spots so I can scrape down the sides of the bowl too.
Then the other egg.
Is there a spoon around here? The wooden, plastic one. Or is that
I don't know what you did with
there
it.
is, there it is. What's this, Gotta make a mess. Alright. That's why we did it out here, is because it'll be a lot less messy. Because this is a power tool, I don't want to get my utensils in a bunch, if you know what I mean. Okay, now, obviously we got the eggs, stuff mixed together, we're still gonna mix them a little longer. Alright, great, I'm gonna have to look at it. You know,
Okay. Now we need. No. Hold on.
okay, that looks pretty good consistency. Now what's the next step? Make sure the white, okay, I got it. New door.
Is that a new door?
Well, it's not an old door.
Jimmy. Her relatives are in that apartment getting her stuff out of there. Her relatives are in apartment 10 getting her stuff out of there.
Okay.
How do you know?
How do you know? Because they talked to us, me and Michelle. They said they were going in there to get her stuff out of there, and they're really,
Alright, now,
they're
let's
really
see.
sorry for what she did. They're embarrassed. They told me.
Embarrassed, they took the whole store.
I know they ruined everything. I told her that.
Granulated sugar and
When they see it.
They're in there right now, so you be careful when you go in there because they're getting her stuff out of there.
The people is over there.
The relatives, 2 of her relatives
I
are in
know,
there
he's
getting the
inside.
stuff out.
powder. Okay, now,
No, here's the powder. Now let me read that.
yeah,
It
Now-
says
get milk do is I'm gonna do the rest of the mixing pretty much by hand, because otherwise it's gonna just get everywhere.
Beating the eggs one at a time. Reduce the speed to low and beat in the flour.
Alright,
But you want to do the flour in 3 batches,
well, it's
alternating
not
with
even,
milk.
it's not even quite mixed, but then I think they said it will separate, that's what it's doing, okay?
You add a little
So,
bit
a
of
little bit
flour,
of
then they want you to
flour.
add a little bit of milk.
Right, so, that's why we're gonna just do this by hand, so they don't make two.
Then they want you to add a little bit of milk and eggs get all pissed off.
So it's about 2 ounces or about, starting to smell like a cake mix. Let me see. Any comments yet?
Yeah, somebody said she's been wearing that dress for a long time. It's taking itself off.
Well, this is gonna get kinda dirty when I'm done.
And he's gonna change
You
it.
guys keep it down, please. I'm trying to sleep in there. I don't
Yeah, I
get
said,
sleepy.
I know.
Oh,
We
Alright,
said we know, she knows.
well, please keep it down. I don't get sleep at night very good here.
you guys can't smell this, but if you could, you can see it smells like cake mix.
We're not making a batch of meth. We're making vanilla cupcakes. I don't know why she's got an ad. I don't know why he's got an attitude.
I didn't get much sleep last night.
Well, that's his fault, not ours.
It was
Right?
all strung out.
What?
Ed is just upset, frustrated about things in his life right now.
Well, not my fault.
I know it's not your fault.
Not your fault neither.
Yeah, let's swallow the milk. So, you can pour the rest of the milk in which is really not much, and pour the rest of the flour. No, I reason I'm not using mixers because
You'll have that flour everywhere.
in the beginning you will, now it's getting firm, you can feel it. Okay, now what's after this?
They want you to put this in there and stir it all up.
Okay, that's the saccharin.
No, it's not. It's
Baking
baking powder.
Alright,
And then they want you to divide it and put it in the muffin tins.
okay. What's next?
They
Okay,
want you to divide it and put it in the muffin tins. It's all done.
okay. It's kind of stiff.
Well, that's what it is.
Okay.
We did everything I said.
You wanna scoop that into the muffin tin?
Well, you need to get the tin.
I got cups.
You need to, and you bake it for 25 minutes.
25 minutes in the oven, yeah.
What genius would eat anything that comes out of that apartment? You know what? Father, knock it off.
Okay, you wanna do the even division of all this?
You know, knock it off, Father. If you're here to be an ass, get out of here. Because you want to know something? That we don't want assholes in here. If Father's going to be an asshole, I'm going to block him because he's saying who would eat shit out of that apartment.
Next thing to do after we bake this for 25 minutes is we have to try to get it evenly as you can. Looks like, was it? Yeah, that's about the right amount.
If you have nothing nice to say, drag your butt, please.
What's that?
No, they're saying nasty shit like who would eat that shit out of your apartment.
who eats sugar and like,
No, who would eat this crap coming out of your apartment?
me.
Well, you wanna know something? If they don't like it, drag your butt. We're not here to make fun of people. If you don't like it, go away. If you're here to make fun of somebody, drag your butt. You know, grow up. You guys are adults.
Yeah, ethical.
Act like an adult. If you don't like it, you don't like Michelle, or you don't like what we're doing, drag your ass.
You need to keep your mouth down, Krista. This
Go
ain't
lay
your
on
house.
the
You don't live
couch
here.
and
You need to keep your mouth down, Krista.
No, now Jimmy's now he's getting Jimmy involved. He's getting Jimmy involved. Why is he getting Jimmy involved?
he's getting Jimmy involved because he thinks Jimmy can change things.
Jimmy can't tell me to be quiet because I'm not being that loud. Am I?
No, actually, you are sometimes. But the thing is that right
You are
now-
sometimes too because you got a hearing problem.
should be just enough for us to, or Kate needs to do all 12.
You know why he's being this way? Because he didn't sleep last night, and now he's pissed off that we're talking.
No, you're making a lot of noise. You're being too loud. I asked you nicely to keep it down.
Did you talk to
You
Jimmy
don't
about
live here. I
it?
live here. I asked you nicely. And you're not listening.
And, Jimmy, oh, let me get this. Got one more wrapper to put down. Another 50 cents. I already did Jay-Z.
You know, if you people have nothing nice to say, can you please shut your mouth? Because I'm really getting aggravated. I don't think we have enough for all 12, Michelle.
Yeah, you do.
No,
You
we
just
don't.
gotta get one more in there.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Oh, we end up with one last, we end up with one last.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough.
You just about do.
No, we don't.
No,
No, you don't.
it'll be a mini cupcake. A micro mini cupcake. Alright. It'll be a micro mini cupcake. Can't believe there was somebody that judged my cooking.
You know something, if you have to keep saying shit, why don't you just leave? I'm not trying to be mean or nasty or whatever, but you know what? We're all adults here, and if you don't like it, leave.
Okay, no. Good to see everything like this. The timer is. You know, I want to scrape that roll. I like liquid. Sorry.
Yeah, but that's fine.
probably reason. But it also makes sense why it was a little stiff. There. Did you taste this yet? I taste it.
Doesn't taste bad.
No, it doesn't taste bad at all. Better be.
No, I bet Ed's gonna be pissed off all day.
Don't forget, it's gonna take about a few minutes to cool. Can't frost them hot.
Excuse me, this is not a box mix. This is a from scratch cupcakes.
Based on
not
the recipe
box.
from Food Network. Okay.
Yes, I am a good friend to Miss Jeff. She's good to me, so I'm good to her.
I'm gonna take the key, my computer out of my chuck here.
Oh, I know that, but again, I understand obviously that stuff got to come out. You know, we gotta do the door first. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I can't believe they
get
just
on-
destroyed
on
everything.
Guy Beach. What did you try to say to me? Talk to me. What? No, no.
I just can't believe they destroyed your shit.
What I was gonna do with social services, said I may be eligible to get money toward rent, because I don't make enough on my social security.
Alright, here we go.
I'd like to have that.
Sink
Okay,
stuff in the
okay,
sink.
okay. If I can get it, then you don't have to move all that stuff out.
Yeah.
I don't have any furniture. I
No.
can probably use
I'm
some.
gonna talk later, right?
Okay. She shouldn't be rude to people, because she don't live here.
Wow, we're gonna clean up our mess. I'm not leaving it like this.
What do you say? What do you do? What is she doing?
We're baking out here so we don't disturb Ed.
I told you, you gotta keep your voice down.
No, no, she can come to talk to Michelle, it's okay.
Yeah, but don't be loud and start yelling at me, like, fast and nicely, you know?
She's okay.
Me and Michelle have been friends about 6 to 7 years in person. Altogether, probably 12 or 13 through Facebook.
so anyway, I cleaned the crockery and the cookware, and I took a quick peek at the cupcakes, because we know they're still kind of starting. They're not done yet, so, now, you guys wanted to see us bake them. They're baking. They're not actually frosted yet. That's gonna take a whole, I think, take them out of the oven. They're gonna have to cool
No,
completely
Brian K, I don't live in that apartment.
before we can
building
frost the
anymore.
cupcakes. So, you need to keep that in mind. I have to let the cupcakes completely cool before I can, that's kind of a cute woman in that commercial there. So, good, thanks. Kirsty, I'm taking your side.
Well, it's because John Heyman keeps talking nasty shit about people on disability. So Scottish Dave,
As far as I know, he may be disabled himself.
Scottish Dave is sticking up for us and saying that, you know, he's got a problem. So Scottish Dave
It's
asked him, what do
easier
you
to.
do for a job? He can't answer the question.
I mean, the thing that's important to remember, guys, for today's show, originally we weren't even going to do the baking. But we did it anyway, okay? I'm going to go back and look at some of the earlier comments. Let's see. Again, your pancake mix. No, we're using fresh grease. But you know what? I want to tell you a secret, guys. I think that the batter became a little bit more stiff than it should have.
Yeah, we should have added maybe a little more milk.
Or water, or maybe a little bit of water to the mix. I think it would have been a little bit better.
We'll
But
see how it's going to come out.
that's just the nature of the game, guys. Let's see how it comes out. You know, get the crap else. So,
You know what? When Michelle gets her money, John Heyman, she's not getting any
yes, thanks,
fucking
son.
money to Ed here. Ed
Right.
gave the money. Ed gets his beer out of
That's
his own
one of the
money.
reasons we do the morning show is normally it doesn't come on the morning
Yeah,
show.
he's being an ass today. Now he's going to be pissed off that they're banging next door. He's going to blame me.
What?
He wants to sleep. But they're over there fixing the door. Is he going to get pissed off at Jimmy for fixing the door?
No, you actually won't.
Well, he got pissed off at me for talking a little
Why not?
loud.
Because he thinks the difference is that you can shut up. The hammers can't shut up.
Oh, yeah, they can.
Yeah, if you use the pneumatic hammer, then it goes pa-choo, 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 pa-choo.
Oh, he's talking to them.
Who is?
Fucking
Oh.
Ed.
Yeah, anyway, so like I said, we got the mix made. Now we just gotta go ahead and we said we'd come out on the porch too. That was another mission. Because we said we wanted to do a video on the porch. That's why we're out here. Because I wanted to do the baking and I knew it was gonna get kind of messy. It didn't get too bad though. What do you think?
It's not killing me to be quiet. I don't have to be goddamn quiet. It's during the day. He should be up. He should have slept last.
No, she's not, to my knowledge.
I'm not on my rag.
It's not killing me to be quiet. And right now, the problem is, guys, with the way our sound is, you have to be kind of loud because the microphone is actually pointed away from us. That's the problem with this phone. Because if you come here into the studio, you would notice that, is that with this phone, I have to basically, in post-mix, I have to increase the volume and turn off, and add additional noise rejection in order to be heard. And,
Thanks for sticking up for us, Scottish Dave.
much appreciated.
Yeah, he's sticking up for us. John Heyman's being an ass today.
Mentally and physically every day, he abuses the snuggling. What do you do for work? You never answered. Scottish Dave wants to know what John Heyman
No,
does
yeah,
for
he
work.
does, because he's making fun of us for being on disability, and you legitimately cannot see. And no job will hire you because you're a liability. Do you not understand that no job is going to hire Michelle because she cannot see too good, and she is a liability.
Wasn't like I was born to be a
It's
liability.
not her fault. Do you think she would want to sit at home? She would like to go out and work. She worked before. She can't really work because she's a liability, and they're taking a big risk of having a person that can't see too good washing dishes and whatever.
Well, I used to wash dishes before my knee gave out on me. Then that was what I used to do for a living in a restaurant. You know, plus now, I mean, let's see, I've been working for what, maybe another 10 years tops? If I didn't have a knee injury.
And she can't work because she's got a disability, and a lot of places won't hire her once they find out she's legally blind.
That's definitely is it. No.
That is her issue. It's not her issue that she don't want to work, because she worked before. She cannot do it because she's a liability, and they can get in a lot of trouble if she gets hurt.
Some of it, though, is perceived, though. Some of it's not necessarily entirely true, Krista, because there's some jobs a lot of disabled people do. I could do, and I certainly did enjoy washing dishes in restaurants. I've washed dishes a lot. I washed a lot of dishes.
But she said you could be a door greeter. There's not a lot of places that have door greeters anymore.
Yeah.
Not here in the United States. There's not a lot of places that have door greeters.
A door person?
Door greeter.
Oh.
There's not a lot of places that have door greeters anymore.
I mean, sure, maybe something like the high-quality apartment complexes in New York City have doormen, but that's...
Maybe a restaurant host.
Yeah. That's true. Hostess.
Yeah, but she can't be a door. They don't have a lot of door greeters anymore in stores.
Definitely not in stores. I think Walmart's one of the few that still has some of them. So I think Ed is going to try to get 10 for himself,
Well, can't help him.
which would be good for him. He needs the space, and he needs to be able to have his own place to enjoy his own lifestyle.
Yeah, and it would be nice if you can come see Michelle, and then when she gets sick and tired of him, she can tell him go across the hall and leave me alone.
Can't help, I'm a food. Okay, as you said, that can't, I'm loud. No. So actually, we're human crash test dummies, believe it or not. John Heyman, it should bring this sort of, you know, I don't really like the way that person's acting.
I like Krista, she's fantastic, and a great friend. John, not like you. Yeah, I am a great friend. A lot of people think that I'm a great friend. Why does John Heyman have to say all that goddamn stuff? You don't like it? Tell him to leave.
Let me check the battery in this other phone, because I thought it was topped off, but I guess it wasn't, and I don't know how much is in it. I'd rather end the show on a nice note than have it abruptly cut out with the battery. Yeah, we're okay. We're at 62%. So what I can do is let me wheel this a little closer in.
I don't like that either, really.
Okay. cupcakes.
Yeah, but you should go check them.
I'm going to right now. I've got 9 minutes left. I can take a quick sneak look. Excuse me, I need to get by real quick.
Yes.
I'll tell you, they sure smell nice. But they didn't all come out evenly distributed among the dough, though.
Oh,
We had
nobody.
a couple maxi cakes and a couple mini cakes.
Oh well, you wanna know what? They're not perfect, but we did our best.
No, at least they're not burning yet. I'm gonna take them out in about 24 minutes. Or actually, I'll take them out in about
Yeah.
6.
We need
Because I
to.
was rummaging for the timer. So that probably wasn't about a
we
minute right there.
need to make the frosting.
That banging must be disturbing.
Ed's over there.
I know he's over there. He's talking to Jimmy. It was funny if full immersed. Yeah, I know. I would like to see him feel that way again.
Yeah, you know me.
It's on the porch, yeah. You know, there's a lot of people here, Paul, that do what you accuse, that are actually sitting in my chat. Like Carlos. I don't know the story with Carlos. Or Noodles. Or it's none of your business what they do for a living. As far as I'm concerned, you can be going out there selling your body.
And who the heck
As
cares?
long
It's
as
not my
you're paying
business.
taxes on it. And
It's not my business.
It's none of my business. I just asked
I don't care how you pay your rent. I
whatever
don't
you
care
do,
what
you
you
pay your
do.
taxes to the tax man. That's all I ask. You don't stop judging people for what they do for a living, okay?
Some people can't work, they're disabled.
Some people can't even do a YouTube video because either they don't have the technical skills or they don't have the resources. I have that. At least I'm fortunate. But there are people that don't even have that ability.
You know, not everybody was born smart,
Right.
and it's not their fault. Are you guys the smartest tool in the shed? What do you do for a job?
A professional jewel thief, a cat burglar.
No. Oh, that's a nice job.
That's a job. Yeah, okay, that old line, let me remind you about that. That was a scam.
What?
A couple years ago, somebody called YouTube donations or YouTube creator funds or something. Said to me that they wanted to be to fork out money in order to get paid money.
No.
And I said, no. I said, if you say I'm entitled to this grant, then just give me the grant. Oh, no, I can't do that. I said,
No.
then
If
you
they're
will,
giving you a
I
grant,
said, you will deposit that money in on a money order. I'm not giving you my bank account. And it will be certified. It will be a bank check. And they're like, this is around 2014, they're like, no, don't.
because
we're
it was
not
a
doing
scam, Michelle. They were trying to get money out of you.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, so that's where that comes from. And, or do the ladies dream.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means, Johnny, but, the point is that, smell that heavenly cake.
Why don't you go check them out again?
I did. Why don't you go check them out right now? Your turn.
Michelle, what is that guy called me
Uh-huh.
say you record me anything. Where is the fucking guy that fucking call all the time?
Which
Stupid.
apartment is he looking for?
I know looking for apartment. I tell you, you don't listen. Some guy called, say you recorded something, this and this. Who's the guy?
He wants to rent an
Oh,
apartment.
no, Michelle.
Now what? He doesn't, so he's complaining, or is he just,
I don't know who's the guy.
I don't know what the
he
guy
know
was.
you,
Did
he know
you call him back? Did you find out who he was?
I have the number. Maybe you know him. That's
Well, he
you.
oh, he didn't give you a phone number?
I have his number. It's a 631 296. It's New York number.
Right, that would be another Connecticut number. So why don't you call it back?
This is New York number.
I don't know who this person is.
Say he know you.
What?
Say he know you.
Alright.
I say one thing.
If when I get back, okay, I'm going away.
They're done, Michelle.
What's that?
They're-
Okay, you took them out?
No. 'Cause I don't know where your pot holders are. I didn't shut it off neither. You have to shut it off.
Alright, excuse me, I gotta get by.
When you go now, give the guy a walk. Stay inside or outside.
Well, I gotta come back out again because I gotta at least get pieces of the oven before they burn, okay?
Yeah, talk to me.
I don't know where Michelle's pot holders are. That's why I didn't take it out.
You know this guy?
That's one of the people from her radio show, I recognize that voice. But she has.
I say you know the guy or no?
We don't know these people. They like to call and harass people.
Yeah, from that radio
But
show.
she said you should.
She's on the show, but they like to call and harass people.
They do, that's right, that was probably one of them.
That was probably one of them. They like to call and harass people.
Michelle wouldn't tell them our business, these people wouldn't be calling her harassing Jimmy either. So Michelle tells everything that goes on over here, and then that's why there's a problem. These people should know nothing about what's going on over here, it's none of their business. Right, it's none of their business.
Well, I don't give my information out. I don't give my information out.
Michelle tells everybody.
All I tell the people is I live in Connecticut. I don't tell them where.
Michelle tells everything about what goes on over here. I told her a million times, don't keep talking about me on there. She just keeps it up all the time. I'm done with that. I don't even get on that show anymore. It's nothing but trouble, and I don't know why she doesn't stop it. I've been harassed, I've been threatened, everything else from people from that show. For nothing, because I don't even know these people. I never bothered none of them. I did it myself.
I don't give my information out. I don't give my information out.
Okay, so cupcakes are out of the oven.
Yeah.
They kind of have a little bit of a crust on them, but I think, again, I think the dough is a little dry.
I think that we should have added a little water, but that's well, you know what?
Yeah.
It's our first trial run. We can do it again.
Yep. We can redo them if we need to. But they sure smell good, though.
They smell good, the cupcakes.
How
But
about
we,
you?
the batter
How
was
you
a
doing,
little dry,
Andrew? How's it going, Andrew?
so we, next time, need to add a little water to make it not so dry. This
You
was
know,
our first
that might
time.
be an idea. Applesauce, maybe make a apple crumb cake or something. Yeah, you know, so I definitely.
Yeah, but you can make an apple, cupcake, yeah, with applesauce, I'm sure you can. Unsweetened applesauce, yes.
I don't have any applesauce, but I gotta be sure by applesauce. We gotta be sure by the unsweetened.
Yeah, as I said,
And then we can mix in the
he
sack.
said his stomach feels a lot better.
Mine is?
Andrew said his stomach feels a lot
Oh, that's
better.
good. That's good. By the way, you think I lost any weight in the
I
gut?
don't think so.
A little bit. I lost weight in my wrist too. I had to bring the wristband in some more. You can see how much more.
Yeah,
Oh, friggin' half inch. Yeah, so I mean, I'm glad you're feeling better, Andrew. Absolutely. Is a known substitute making, okay, yeah.
yeah, applesauce is known as a substitute. If you don't want to use water and you want something to make it a little more soft.
Right. So like I said, I'm sure they're still gonna taste good, but let's be glad we realized that we took them out before they became charcoal. Then they definitely wouldn't taste good.
Yeah, this is the first trial run of making them scratch, not from a box.
I mean, you wanna just try one of the micro ones?
We can try one, it
I
doesn't
see
matter if
cool
it has
enough to
frosting on it.
break one in half. Let's get one of the small little
It
guys.
doesn't matter if it has frosting
Let's get
on
them
it.
on here without being a pain for these guys. I'm gonna have to wait until they're done, because they're still hanging the door, so, but that's okay, we'll try them. They're, so, well, right now they're still hanging that new door, so we'll have to wait until then. So today was supposed to be a high of 31. Yeah, it's gonna be hot here. It is going to be a high of 31 today.
90 degrees.
Yeah, or actually 92, but so right now, that's the original reason we came out here. Is because we didn't want to sit in the studio and sweat and with a hot oven on top of everything else. We just wanted to get something done outside, and that's why we came out here. And we figured this is a good time because there's got a good breeze here on the porch, you know. Oh, Jimmy, watch out for my cat to make sure my cat doesn't sneak in there.
That's your cat. I don't watch for nothing. I know.
You are watching for him? Okay. No, we don't have air conditioning. No.
No, I said for Andrew.
No, Andrew doesn't either, right? It's 101 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh,
It's going to be Sunday.
it's like 100. It's like about 38 degrees Celsius. Fortunately enough, I don't see anything quite that hot coming up in Connecticut. Let's pull up the local forecast in my area. Okay. Currently, right now, it is 27 degrees Celsius. Expected high today will be 31 and sunny. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 31. Sunday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 29. Temperatures come down a little bit. Monday will be a high of 24 with 90% chance of rain. Yeah, we need that. Tuesday will be 60% chance of thunderstorms, a high of 27. Wednesday, the first night of the carnival that people ask me about, is going to be a high of 29, and it will be mostly cloudy. Thursday, sunny with a high of 29 degrees. Friday, will be mostly cloudy with a high of 29 degrees. Saturday shows 40% chance of rain, a high of 29 degrees. And Sunday, 40% chance of rain, a high of 28 degrees. So, yeah, it's gonna be toasty, but it's some places in Spanberg are experiencing 122. Ouch! That probably breaks thermometers. 122 degrees in Spain and Portugal. Not quite hot enough to fry an egg on the skillet, but pretty hot. Really rains in the blade in Spain. I don't know. I don't even know what the phone call was about. I don't even know what they said to him.
But I don't know why somebody called him. How they get his number?
Jimmy has actually been on my show a couple times and announced that he had rentals.
I've never been in your show. What are you talking about? You crazy?
The person that called you probably had the number from the last year. You actually announced you had openings in the building.
I never talk to the guy. I never give him information. That's you do before the problem.
Yeah.
You don't give my information.
So,
anything.
All right. So did
know
you?
your business and
All right.
that
So
business.
did you let him know that you do or do not have?
So, he
I
don't
do
want
nothing
to talk
here.
to anybody, so don't give his number out.
All right. Okay. I get that. The rain will come. I have been checking the forecast for a while.
Grab my package of sawdust and wood.
And there's nothing like this. Oh, I hope the rain comes for everybody, because we need the rain here in Connecticut. We got a spot of rain yesterday, but it really wasn't really a lot of rain. It was just a little bit of this and a little bit of that here and there. Yeah. Jimmy don't want the number going out on any of you. Right.
What the fucking mother you want? What fucking mother? I'm gonna give the police
Who is this?
number. You're gonna see now.
Somebody keeps calling his phone.
Block the number.
He's about ready to call the police.
You got a phone number for her, Jimmy. He can call the police if
Yeah,
he
you
wants.
talk to her.
Who is this? Who the hell are
You
you?
want to know what? We're going to call the police if you don't knock it off.
Knock it off, 631. All right.
I'm going to call. Excuse me, I'm going to call the police if you don't knock it off.
Is that
He doesn't
Sherry?
want to talk to you.
All right. Is this Sherry?
Tell them it's shit.
Goodbye. Let me block the number for you, okay?
She's going to block the number. She don't even know who this is.
No, I don't know who this is.
She told me Michelle.
I said I can block the number. I didn't say.
Yeah, block it.
All right. I'll block the number for you. Okay.
I don't know.
You get panicked, New York?
We don't know anybody that lives there.
I don't know anybody in New York. I know a guy in New York. And that's who it is. He is so dead. I can't block him because he doesn't have a blocked list. Jimmy, you don't even have a blocked list.
I don't know. I know. I have. I know.
Wait, let me see.
He doesn't have a blocked
Yes, you
list
can
for
take-
the...
Yes, you can. I'll deny it. I'll go back in there. I'll take this number. I am going to end up calling the cops myself. I'm going to seriously call the cops myself if they don't stop calling him.
Oh yeah, you can put it in contacts and then block it. That's true. Whoever's calling, do not be rude. okay?
You better stop calling this phone before I call the cops. Jimmy is getting, I'm gonna get you.
Alright, did you create the contact?
Stop calling this phone or I'm calling the cops.
Alright, hold on there. See, because on my phone, I have a block list, so I can actually automatically add numbers to it. I don't think Jimmy even has a block number list.
Wait, Michelle. I'm gonna try to block it.
But I know one thing he can do.
I'm creating the content as asked. Tell him to ignore this.
They'll probably just use one of those disposable numbers again.
I don't care, but they're gonna get in a lot of trouble. Cause I'm gonna take this to the cops if they don't knock it off.
It's not your phone, it's his phone.
I'll bring them to the cops with me. I just blocked it.
Okay. What'd you do? Add a block number list?
I don't think they can call anymore. I think I blocked it. What I did is I added it as a contact and blocked it.
No, I didn't block it, you still call it. Hold on a minute, let me
Go call the cops. What? Tell
let me
Jimmy.
try something.
Does Jimmy want to call the cops?
Hold on a minute.
Because I'll call the cops.
Where is the...
I'm going to call the cops.
It's not your phone to call the
To ask Jimmy if he can call the cops, and I'll tell him why I'm calling him.
Okay. Because he's got legitimate callers too, but I want to see if I can find. He doesn't have the dashboard on the bottom of the phone. It pulls down Michelle. No, it doesn't.
John Heyman said call the cops.
All right. He wants you to call the cops.
They suggested you call the cops.
All right. Let me just put him on airplane mode so I can focus. Holy crap! This guy is insistent.
It's not a guy, it's a woman.
Right. Well, okay.
Oh,
So
he's
I'm
a
gonna go
guy.
to settings.
Can you do me a favor, go down in the kitchen there, I charge it, bring it up so I can charge it, make sure the battery's in
And
it.
I'm gonna do
I'll
is
plug it up
I'm gonna
here.
go
I
to
don't wanna
settings
plug
on
it
this
up.
phone.
In that, it's right there on the table, you see the charger.
Inside, right?
Yeah, it's in the kitchen.
Who knows? Maybe that was no. I
That
don't.
was not Sherry. Sherry has a Connecticut number.
Yeah, I know.
And Sherry don't do that kind of stuff.
All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to phone calls, and I'm gonna tell it to silence any phone numbers that is not in his. Okay. Call forwarding. Block contacts.
She's not a contact.
I know, I see that. I gotta add a new one. I can't seem to add this jerk's number.
I'm calling this jerk back and I'm telling him that I'm calling.
So call him back, but tell him to go fuck to the rest of the world.
Go fuck yourself. I'm calling. You keep calling this fucking phone. I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna call the cops. Fuck with me. I'm gonna go to my local. I'm taking the Jimmy to the local police. I'm a bitch. You wanna fuck with me? I'm gonna call the cops.
No, that's enough. That's enough.
I'm gonna call the cops.
That's enough.
You're harassing somebody. You're harassing somebody.
stepped off his phone.
Michelle, let's end the stream.
I'm working on it.
End the stream. End the stream.
I wrote it.
Michelle, end the stream. You can't even hear anything.
Black Street. Alright. Where's this phone with the number now? Right now I'm trying to block that number. There's no screenshot, but it's the phone. Alright, so this is the newest one. I have to hit the letter I. Now that's already blocked. This is going from their number. Unblocked, okay. I will unblock it. So this time
It's just been fucking getting along. I know he's not the greatest person, but people are going to arrest him. Harassment.
it's just I'm not used to this going on. Or even just sing out your thing or whatever. I don't know. Oh, wait, here we go. Settings. I don't think they're calling on the phone. I think they're calling on one of its waiver services or something. We gotta get the phone back on the airline.
You cannot call it up that it's not my phone. It's Jimmy, the landlord's phone, Michelle's landlord. You better stop fucking with me.
Whoever this is bringing. I hate this phone. I gotta get an airplane though. Airplane. Because he doesn't have notifications, I gotta turn that off now. Okay, got it. He's not, the caller is not. Alright. I don't even know if the battery's still going. Let me just say this much, guys, right now, okay? Jimmy, my landlord doesn't need this shit, okay? Okay. What I can do, and this might be something good for Jimmy, is, and this is I would like to tell him about, he can actually silence calls from unknown people.
Oh, yeah, we can plug it in. I can't do nothing with the charger.
Silence unknown callers on. There we go. But you need to explain to him that he's going to have to still check his voicemail, because he's still going to need to check his voicemail, because the call from unknown people will be silenced. They will not be a notification on his phone. Oh, no, actually, they'll still show up in his calling list. Oh, 164 of you. But
I can get very pissed off. This person needs to stop whoever
they're just a douchebag. They're just it. They're just a douchebag. You know, they're not even listening to anything anybody says. It's like,
No, they're swearing at you, calling you names. Who is this psycho that keeps calling?
I don't don't know. I don't know anybody from New
How
York.
in the hell did anybody get Jimmy? How did they get Jimmy's number? This person is a psycho that's calling Jimmy.
Could you go and explain to Jimmy that what I was able to do is that I will not ring through any calls that are unknown, that are not in his contact
You
list?
go tell him that.
Alright. Okay. Where's Jimmy? This week, you know what we did when we told to silence any unknown calls that are not in your contact list, but you still get phone calls and voicemails. You still have to check your voicemail. That's the easiest way to do it right now.
Michelle, you should get rid of that.
Yeah.
You should get rid of that guy.
168 nights.
I know, you got 168 things on there. Why don't you get them raised? Nobody knows. They raise me phone numbers every day.
Yeah, they raise,
I'm not gonna
somebody,
raise your mail, that's your job. I just basically help you at least get, so at least unknown callers don't pester you.
okay,
We don't even know who this person is.
We don't even know who this person is.
This person's like a psycho. They won't even let you talk.
the person you know, Michelle, you told me.
Well, we don't know how the hell they know Michelle.
You can stop that show, Michelle. None of this will be going on. It wouldn't be going on. You can stop that show. This is nothing but, that's all you get.
What is Andrew mad now?
Harassing people.
Yeah, mad at me.
What did Andrew do?
He's telling me to shut up.
I see that. Okay, the person's calling you, but they're not calling from the phone number. They're calling through one of your other calling services you have, like VoIP or whatever it is.
Okay, give me the phone.
Give him the phone. If he wants to, we can go to the cops for harassment.
Yes, he can.
You can go to the cops for harassment, and I could be a witness, and Michelle can be a
They
witness.
didn't even bother stick around long enough to talk.
I could be a witness that somebody's calling and harassing you.
So is all the audience on YouTube. So I don't know who that is. How do we know that's not an actual person trying to talk to the landlord?
It's not. They're calling us bitches, and they're yelling at Jimmy, and they're yelling at me, and they're yelling at you.
Oh, you yelled at them.
They yelled at me first, so I yelled back.
I know, I get it.
This person needs to leave Jimmy alone. I told Jimmy if they don't stop, to go to the police.
I don't think they care if they're using the disposable number of that shit. They're not using the real number. The once the police isn't going to be able to trace it, because they don't have the technology.
Well, you want to know something? I would like them to call while he's there reporting it. That'd be pretty funny.
Excuse me?
That would be pretty funny if they called while Jimmy was there reporting it. And he answered the phone.
Then all they would do is just, as I said, they're using a burner number. Most likely, they're not using the real phone number. And that's a problem, because these services don't require you to have a legitimate address or anything.
No, they're using text now apps.
Yeah, or something like that. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is unacceptable. They also have a crank call one, too, which I saw on YouTube, and I must blow a fuse over it. You've got a website just to make crank phone calls? They're taking advantage of the voice over IP service he's got on that phone.
You got that too.
Yeah, but that's not mine. Doesn't have any phone calls on it. That's the studio one. What I would do is just tell Jimmy is just turn the friggin' phone off. That's up to him to do if he wants to do that. Just turn the phone off, but then he may have legitimate reasons to have the phone number there.
Why don't we end our show?
What's that?
End the show.
What, is it over?
Michelle, you're not even talking.
Oh.
Just tell them goodbye. It's too noisy out here anyways.
Well,
Michelle, you're not even talking on your live show.
yeah,
Why don't
I'm
you
right
just end
here.
it?
I'm right here.
Well, you're not even saying anything.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I was silent for a little bit because I was thinking about how else we could shut down the troublemaker.
I don't know, this troublemakers is causing trouble. They ain't calling for legitly wanting an apartment or anything. They're calling and they're swearing as soon as they answer the phone.
And then he gets mad at me and thinking it's my fault.
And then they're screaming and yelling and being a psycho like there's something wrong with these people.
Somehow they're taking advantage of one of his voice over IP services that he signed up for. He uses one with his family called Viper.
Because he has to, because his family
In
lives
long distance
long
in another
distance.
country.
in another country, so he uses his voice over IP
Yeah.
because his family's in another country and he needs to talk to them for free.
Totally, I don't disagree with that. The thing is that why are they doing it? Is why I'd like to know. It's Krista. Don't be funny.
Don't be funny, Smeckle Cat, because you should know me by now. I've been on her show enough times. What did he say?
Well, right now, let's see if I can sneak by and grab one of those cupcakes I mentioned. Let's see what they look like. Let's see what they taste like. Then we have to frost them. Oh, we have to make frost after that. This is the smallest of the cupcakes. Which
No.
isn't surprising, it's the last one that I put in.
I don't know.
So let's see what this tastes like. Well, first of all, let's tell you what it looks like. It's just the smallest of the cupcakes.
I don't know. We kind of screwed them up. They didn't rise too good.
No, it rose fine. That one rose fine.
This is what they look like.
Not bad.
They're not bad.
They're very tasty.
They're not bad. They don't have any frosting because we didn't make the frosting, but they're not bad. They're not even bad without the frosting.
Now let me frosting.
You know what? They're not even bad without the frosting.
Yeah.
It's moist. Well, relatively speaking.
They want to see the cupcakes.
Oh, you're gonna grab the 10 now.
She's going to bring it out. And I can't believe what they did to that apartment.
Yeah, you're gonna have to call the Winston PD and talk to them. But they're probably using certain servers like text now.
I don't
Yeah,
have
well,
my red friend.
This is what they look like.
This is what they look like, everybody.
Yeah.
They don't taste too bad.
They taste good actually. They taste good. They don't
They
taste bad.
they don't taste too bad.
And
Remind you, we did them sugar free.
yeah, it was a good idea. Rusty, you're
that person is pissing me off because they keep calling Jimmy and pissing him off. He ain't too fucking happy.
You want another You want another micro cupcake?
No.
I know. Well,
You know what? We didn't have enough frosting. I bet if we put a little more milk or just a tiny bit of water, cupcakes, we would have stretched them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're pretty tasty.
Oh. Come on, excellent. Fix it a little bit like a muffin.
They taste more like a muffin than a cupcake, though. Don't they?
Yeah, a little bit like a muffin. It's a good though. Okay, so basically, the main phone, you gotta see how much charge is on it. Well, we gotta make the frosting now. So let me see if there's no battery on this phone.
We don't need to make no frosting. They're fine.
And let's see if we have enough battery here. We do not. Guys, we are just about out of battery.
We need to go. You guys
Yeah,
have a
we
good
gotta
day.
go. Might as well
We're
go
out of
now.
battery.
Frost it, and then we'll show you that on the follow-up,
We
okay?
don't need to frost these. They're good just the way they are.
Because the battery right now, otherwise it's going to die, and then we're not going to be able to ending on an actual even note. So let's just end this now and say we'll show you a video of the finished
We
product,
don't need
okay?
to, we don't need
Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.